Gentlemen, welcome to the Friday edition of the GWallPro Street Fighter game, aka Let's go ahead and do some handling. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Let's freaking go! All right, hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday so far. We've made it to the end of the week, and now, you know, we get to chillax, play some Mario Kart World. And yeah, I think it's going to be a fun time. We got some online races. Last week we did some knockout tours. So this week we're just going to play some standard races, you know, maybe some 3-lap tracks, maybe some intermissions. It really just depends on, you know, what the game throws at us and what we feel like voting for. So yeah, I mean, in just a little bit, I'm going to set up an online lobby and y'all can feel free to join me. Our record for most people that we've had in one lobby so far, one of my lobbies, is 23. We're one away from having max players in a lobby. I've yet to have that happen. Will today be the day? Maybe. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Mario Kart World is it's in an interesting position right now, right? I feel like Mario Kart World's at this stage where I feel like it needs a response. You know, it needs, you know, I feel like, you know, there's some rap beef going on between, you know, there's like a triangle beef going on. Sonic Racing Crossroads, you know, wrote a diss track about Mario Kart World, and then Kirby Air Riders comes through and diss tracks both Mario Kart World and Crossroads, and is like, oh, I'm the new guy in town. Watch me. I'll be coming out in a month. And so, you know, we're waiting for Mario Kart World to respond. They haven't responded yet. And, you know, I feel like we're going to give the game the love it deserves just because it is still a good game. I do enjoy my time with it. But yeah, it's so funny. What a year for racing games. Am I right? My goodness gracious. What a year. Yeah, so Mario Kart World is going to be very crazy. But regardless, we got plenty of people in the chat today. We got Lude. Welcome. We got Jerbear1. A lot of action going on there between before the stream started. Let's freaking go. Appreciate you guys. We got Better Met 261. We got Retro Gamer 2008. We got Henry Bauer F2S. We got Poggers in the chat. We got Ray TFJ42. I haven't touched this game in a hot minute. I feel like you're not alone. You got Professor Shy Guy. Well, speaking of not being alone in that sentiment, haven't played World in a whole month and it shows. Oh, I'm sure you'll still do relatively well. You know, it is what it is. Never doubt your own abilities. We got Lemoncello Gaming. We got, who else do we got here? We have, we got Xavier H&H says, hi, I'm new. What's up, Xavier? Appreciate you coming through. Let's see, who else am I missing? V is lost, says, lurking because Joker. Understandable. Joker just came out in Sonic Racing Crossroads a couple days ago. Yeah, he seems fine. Nothing crazy. I don't see myself using him too much, but I could, you know, it's cool that he's there. Cool that he's there. Nintendo definitely sitting on its DLC. We'll see, Birdcraft. We will see. Who knows? Who knows? I'm tired of all the discourse because I'm in the 3 cakes category of people and don't care which one does better. That's fair. I just like that we're getting fed well today. Like we're getting fed well this year. Great games all across the board. Again, I think there's plenty of space in town for all the games to do well. But it's just it's funny. It's funny. No, I'm looking forward to. I've looked forward to Market World. It's a great game. I was looking forward to Sonic Racing Crossroad for a whole year, and it's a really fun game as well. And yeah, Kirby looks unbelievable. That second direct went crazy. You don't have a Switch 2? Oh, all good, Henry Bauer. No worries, no worries. Completely understandable. But hopefully the stream is still entertaining and you're able to watch. Captain Mudkip is here. He says, hey, I can actually play the game this time. Let's freaking go, Mudkip. I better see you rocking Spike this time around. You know, you better, you know, we need the new character arc of you rocking Spike. Fire Yoshi, the GOAT moderator, is also here. What's up, Fire Yoshi? Appreciate you coming through to the stream. Let's freaking go. All right. With the open world idea, imagine if for Doc they implement the Bean Kingdom or something. Oh, for DLC they implement the Bean Kingdom. Maybe. I mean, I think the best thing they could do for DLC probably would just be to like add warp pipes in random spots on the map, and then you can just kind of go into a giant warp pipe, and then it would just kind of spit you into like a remote location, like sort of closed environment with whatever the DLC track. I feel like that's the easiest way to go about it in this game, but you know, who knows? Maybe they had something else in mind that they're holding off on, but I don't know. Saint777 aka Jordan is also here. What's up? How are we doing? Appreciate you coming through the stream. Mario DeGoat says, yo, what's good, Gabe? Thanks for stopping by. Let's go. V says, I would join, but 1, I suck, and 2, I have a crippling persona addiction, and 3, I need the tickets so bad. I haven't played Sonic Racing I think since Monday, honestly, since the stream. So yeah, I'm pretty far behind on tickets. I don't know when I'll get the chance to play it again. I really spent a lot of today cooking on a video that will be coming out on Sunday. It's one of the ranking videos that has been pretty decently requested. Knockout Tour, custom Knockout Tour series, still in development. Will hopefully happen at some point, but that one unfortunately won't be coming out this Sunday. I have a different video coming out Sunday. I think you guys will like it anyway. And then yeah, so we kind of locked in on making some content, but all right, let me get this room set up and we can kind of talk in the meantime. All right, let me go ahead. Here's our Switch capture. There's the room code. Let me feel free to add the lobby number V9K4HD. All right, I'll add this here right under my face cam. And also, 15 likes already on the stream. That is crazy. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. Remember, we still have a goal. We still have a goal. Our goal is to hit 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are about 1.3K subs away. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight, and it's going to be, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be close. I think we could do it. I think we could potentially do it. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys want to support the channel, if any of you guys are new, feel free to subscribe. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I'll leave it on this screen because I know once I close out, it'll go to like the list of all the members or the people in the room, and I think it'll block the text that's right here. So I'll just leave it on this screen for a couple minutes for now, and then we can kind of chill. I apologize that you're having trouble making an account, you lewd. I haven't had to worry about making an account for a long time, so at least for Nintendo, I would say. So I wouldn't necessarily know how to help with that, but hopefully it works out for you and you're able to get it going. But regardless, Mudkip says, don't worry, I will. Let's go, Mudkip. Fair enough. Retro Gamer says, I'm gonna be Goomba. Goomba's a good character as well. He's cool. Mario and Luigi DLC is better than that. Yeah, Nintendo has famously never crossed over their RPG franchises and their spin-off games. So, like like the closest we got was like when tennis and golf both had like full on, you know, turn-based RPG and stuff like that, or whatever you want to call it. But none of like Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi, none of those series have any crossover with the Mario spin-off game. So I don't think that would be happening. But yeah, we can all dream. We can all dream. Cats is here. Says hi, Gabe and all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's go. Appreciate you coming through. Fire, she says, Road DLC would be interesting. Not really sure what I'd want them to add outside of pipeline since Retro Bowser Castle seem unlikely without prefixes. Yeah, you got a point. Considering they're not, you know, adding any sort of prefix or whatever, you can imagine that they're not going to add... I don't think they're going to add any Mario circuits. Yeah, or Bowser Castles, or probably Rainbow Roads. I don't know if there's any other tracks. I guess N64 Koopa Troopa Beach probably is off the table of a DLC track because they stupidly named Koopa Beach 2 SNES Koopa Troopa Beach. So that again, so that probably takes N64 Koopa Troopa Beach off the table. But yeah, I mean, who knows? There's still plenty of tracks, you know, outside of those naming conventions that I think could still make it. But Pipeline would be fun to have in a console Mario Kart. You know, it's unfortunate that for Pipeline in particular, we just have to wait until every like mid-July for it to come through in the cycle of Mario Kart Tour. But you know, that's all it's available for right now. Lemon Jealous is how are the Market Roll costume drawings going, everyone? Yeah, I mean, I haven't checked them. I actually haven't checked them yet because I've been focusing on other videos. But you guys have, I believe, about another week and a half, like till next, not like 2 days or 3 days from now, but like the week after, the next like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that range is probably when I'll close the submissions. Hopefully we get a decent amount. If we don't have enough to make a decently length video, then I will just keep them going. I'll let you guys know. But you know, yeah, we'll see what happens. GWallPro do. I mean, you know, we'll see. We'll see. My only thing is with World DLC, I think people are gonna complain that, you know, that Nintendo's going to add a price to the DLC. It's just it comes with the charge. Like it's going to happen. Anyone that's asking for free DLC is like, I get it, but I just, it would, you know, make sense. It's not gonna happen. It just, you know, I wouldn't get your hopes up if you're thinking free DLC. But DLC in general could happen. When? Who knows? Feel like Woohoo Island. A lot of people have said that as well. I mean, people said, you know, Delfino Plaza Island for Mario Odyssey, but that never came to fruition. So, you know, a lot of the no-brainers seemingly tends not to make sense. All right, I'll actually close it and check out the lobby. Okay, you guys can kind of see the lobby ID there anyway. We got a decent amount in the room anyway. What is this? We have about 17. That's not bad. That works. You got to hop in the festival at one point this weekend and going. It's basically 100 points equals 100 tickets. I know, I did see that. Wait, why is it 100 tickets per 3 races? Don't you... Do they inflate the points in festivals? Because I know, like, in online, when I was playing World Match, like, you just get however many points, like, you placed. Like, first place was 15 points. You know, second 12, third is 10. Like, you know, just the points you would get in a standard. Do they inflate the points you get no matter, like, the position in Crossroads? If so, that's pretty cool. I'm in the lobby. We're going to find out. Ray is... I know exactly who Ray is. Ray is you pick... with the hyphen, because that's definitely your favorite saying in the Discord, or one of them. Baby Peach, Larry from Mario and Luigi, partners in time. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you wanna, you know, go with that aspect, then yeah, Baby Peach is a Mario and Luigi character. We can go with that. Hey, Gabe, random question. Do I like the NBA? Not enough to really care or talk about the whole FBI situation and stuff that's going on with the NBA. I really kind of only watch like the playoffs and stuff, and only if like the Celtics are in, because, you know, I live in the New England, so Celtics are the local team. So, you know, I don't care too much about the NBA. I like to watch some highlights here and there, but I'm not following 82 games. It's not happening. You can narrow it down by which tracks have songs in the game. There's like 12 missing. That's fair. I mean, you know, who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Looks like we have everybody in, so let's do versus race. 150cc. Teams, no teams. Items. Hard computers, race count, 4 races, you know, switch every GP and stuff. Like, not switch out, but like we'll just sort of reset and recalibrate every GP. Intermission, 10 seconds. Yeah, that works for us. Let's get going. Oh, everyone's crowding me. Woo! Why does the milkshake have cheese on it, specifically in Mario Kart World? I guess they wanted to over dairy things. Jared, they wanted to make all of us lactose intolerant people feel terrible. We'll start with the intro track. Why not? I don't know. They made it so the points for first and third are now 36, 33, and 30. Oh, wow. No incentive to try outside of getting win streaks. Oh, interesting. Okay, first, second, and third, 36. Okay, I did see that tweet, 36, 33, 30. I didn't really know what that was referring to. So that's okay. That's good to know. We'll see about, I don't know about 4th, 5th, and 6th and all that, but that's cool. Party Crashers mentioned. I actually don't know. I don't watch the Party Crashers that much. I feel like I should. They seem pretty fun, but I haven't watched them. SNES Koopa Beach have 2 remixes in the game. It does. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh, no. No! All right. All right. What's up, GC78? Thanks for coming through to the stream. Hope you're doing well. All right, you know what? That's fine. We'll start this first race in 24th, you know. We'll just play this one from the back of the pack. No big deal. No big deal. Goblins burn out. Some unbelievably fire music. Kind of goes hard. Let's freaking go. Oh, okay. Can I make the rail? I don't even think this is the optimal way to go, but I just kind of like to take it anyway. So we'll go up here. Oh, I should not have tricked off that, but it's fine. I can mushroom through the lava. I gotta be careful. We could get a lightning any second now. So I gotta lock in. Rosalina, I'm gonna slipstream. Okay. All right, I'm kind of in this. Oh boy. I'm gonna go this way. Low key. Yo, that's kind of I mean, that's probably not the fastest way, but that's a vibe. That's a decent strategy. All right, I'm gonna use my star here. Hopefully we get a lightning while I'm in the star. Please, lightning. There's no way! The shock dodge on race numero uno! That's unbelievable! Alright, it's not a breakaway lead for your boy, but it's a lead nonetheless. Yo, hold the phone! Alright, Jerry Bear's coming through. He'll probably steal this win from me because I'm not that great at this game, but the shock dodge. Heard by generations. Okay. No, not the spiny shell. Not the spiny shell. Not the spiny shell. We're actually gonna win race number 1. Oh! Let's freaking go! Woo! Oh! Luck is on my side. Oh, let's go. Somehow, first place. That's all I needed. I'm never getting first place ever again in this entire stream, but we got it on race 1. My quota's fulfilled. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Jacoby's here. What's up, Jacoby? Appreciate you coming through. V's going for top 1,000 in Joker. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me considering how much you like Joker. So, hope you're able to get it. Oh, Drybones Burnout. What a start. What a start. Let's go. Where do I take that success? Where do I translate it to? What's the closest track to Dino Jungle? I just passed it. Closest track to Drybones Burnout in terms of technicality. Toad's Factory. Probably not even close, but we'll... Excuse me, but Oh, a lot of people picking Airship Fortress because it was... Yeah, that makes sense. All right. You lost your Duolingo streak. No, you lose. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. W's. Thank you guys for the W's in the chat. I appreciate that. You used the lightning, Lemoncello. You're the GOAT. Thank you. You don't have anything against me. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry for stealing your win, Jerber. That was you dominated the whole race. I just got lucky with one moment and got the lightning, but yeah. No, GG's. That took 100% of my focus to stay on the road. All right, what is happening? I quite literally burned out two races in a row. I mean, I feel like burning out is the strategy on Dry Bones Burnout, concerning burnout's in the name, but I can't be burning out, every race. This ain't Burnout Paradise. Like, I gotta actually get these rocket starts. My timing is kind of... Am I in Sonic Racing Crossroads timing? Like, what's going on? We're off to an awful start, gang. No, it's all good, Mud. See, Mudkip, you just gotta get used to Spike. That's it. You just gotta get used to Spike. That's basically it. There's no... You're good. You're good. Anyone remind me how to properly decelerate while drifting? Is it braking? I would assume it's braking. I don't think letting go of A... Well, granted, I rock auto accelerate, so I'm not... So I really can't let go of A. But yeah, I mean, I would assume it's braking, like, for 200 cc, not yet. I'm getting friend requests left and right. This is crazy. My friend request is full, unfortunately, so I don't know if I can accept any of them. Because I usually keep my friend requests for my members, but people are still sending them. What is happening? Maybe it's just one person sending me friend requests over and over and over. Could be. But yeah, I do believe, I think it's braking. Well, I mean, that's how I brake drift in 200cc. It looks like he figured it out, considering he's pretty far ahead in first place. Only took about a race to, to shake off the cobwebs. Oh! Boomerang flower. Okay, seriously, how... Are there just a lot of new people that are in this lobby? Like, this is crazy. I think that's like 6 or 7 friend requests in a row. Like, what is happening? My friend code's not in the description of the stream. It used to be, but it's not anymore. Because again, it's filled up. But very interesting. I appreciate the love. I mean, if you could apply that same love to the stream, I was gonna say video. If you could apply that same love to the stream, if you can, for those, if you're sending me a friend request, if you can give the stream a like, that would be very helpful as well. All right, what are we getting? Top 6, top 5, maybe? I'll take a top 5 finish. That's not bad. Not bad. You ever Duolingo streak? Let's go, Yulude. Hey, quick question. What's the exact timing of the Wisp dodge for Boom Boom, if anyone knows? Who the heck is Boom Boom? Oh, Boom Boo? Oh, you can dodge. Oh, really? You can dodge it with a Wisp? I didn't even know that. So I'm not the person to ask. I've heard the possibility. Wise word, stay in last to get the goodies. Fair enough, GC. Fair enough. Hot Cat is in here as well. I guess we have a Spaghetti is new. Hot Cat, Guard Mr. A. Repulsivo is new. But everybody else is like, everyone's else. I don't know. I do not know what happened. How I got like 8 or 9 different friend requests that race alone. All right. Well, speaking of Donna Jungle, let's freaking do it. Just so I match Mudkip, I'm requesting you to play Spike. Sure, I'll switch over to Spike in the next GP. Stream is at 16 likes. Let's go. 16 likes. I did not hear Gabe say 6-7. You guys are hearing a lot of. You guys are hearing things. If you think I actually said 6-7, then you're out of your. Oh. All right, who's the wise guy here? That's picking this one. Oh man, I don't mind it. This is a decently fun intermission, all things considered. It's just by far the most overplayed one. It is by far, like, I don't have anything against it. The double submarines and the double helis are like helicopters are kind of a vibe, but. But I feel like we played this specific intermission more than... oh, God, this barrel! Woo! Gosh, I was trying... No! All right, yeah, y'all didn't see that. Y'all saw nothing. But no, yeah, what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted by the barrel was, yeah, I don't have anything against this intermission, but it is the single most voted for intermission in my community, in my lobbies. So it's like, I get it, but, you know. There's over 200 intermissions, so it's like, if we can go, like, if you guys do want to play intermissions, I'm not against it, but if we could pick different ones. Like, I'm not trying to play this one and Peach Stadium to Koopa Troopa Beach, like, you know, back to back to back. There's so many other pretty cool intermissions that deserve more love. so you know. But let's see. I have some good items. Should I try and pop them now? Or I don't know. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Woo! All right, yeah, the two subs are definitely taken in this one. It's breaks, yeah. It's 2 frames to dodge that boom boot. Very interesting. We are very mature people, says Mudkip. Understandable. I never doubted you guys. I probably should use my items at some point. Oh, speaking of Mudkip, he's right next to me right now. Okay, what's up? Okay. A nice little glider towards the end. Oh, did you request Nabbit? I apologize, Poggers. I did not see your Nabbit request. But I can add Nabbit to the well, I don't have a running list right now, but I can add it to the list in my mind. I mean, if we're just rocking NPCs, then I could rock NPCs. That's perfectly fine. All right, here we go. Lightning. I'm not gonna make it. How did I not make it? Are you serious? Oh, heartbreaking. It's like, y'all tell me if this is a good analogy or a terrible analogy, but it's like the way I kind of view these intermissions are kind of like bite-sized Mario Party games in a way. Think about it. Like the entire like direct path is just like, you know, like the first 10 turns are like the 10 turns of a Mario Party game. But then the final lap, when you're doing one lap on the track, is the bonus star category, where it's like, you know, the people that get like the greatest items towards the end of the pack, or those that dodge the shock, or those that get like those extra bonuses are the ones that are gonna break away and finish the race. You know, I feel like it's kind of got that same sort of structure that a Mario Party game has, because, you know, a lot of luck involved in a Mario Party game, as well as, you know, with these intermissions in particular, determining, you know, your item pool and stuff. Maybe I'm just talking some nonsense right now. Like maybe I could not be more wrong in my life if I've tried. That's a possibility, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, it could be, there could be something there. Maybe I'm cooking. Maybe I'm also like, you know, burning the kitchen. It really is. I feel like there was no, I feel like there was necessarily no like middle ground there, but it's like, you guys know what I was trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. Oh gosh. You got second place? Fair enough, Poggers. Oh, you call that the worst intermission? Oh, not me. I wouldn't call that the worst one. You can keep a track. I mean, if you want to, Fire Yoshi, that's fine. I think we only have 2 right now. I appreciate that. We only have 2, I think. Nabbit and Spike. Oh, another intermission. Okay. Peach Stadium to Moo Moo Meadows. I think this one was on the map, so I think that's why people voted for it. Yeah, fair enough. They only picked this one to troll the lobby, and it's just a very boring and overdone joke at this point. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That was it's a whatever intermission. Like, I like it in a vacuum, but you know, like I said, this is an intermission that we don't play a lot. So it's like, I don't mind this one. Granted, 2 intermissions back to back are a little unfortunate, but I don't mind this intermission that much. Oh, hang on. Can I actually, oh yeah, we're going to do a little bit of this. We're going to do a little bit of this. We're going to kind of take a little shortcut inside the little pool there. And then, leapfrog our way back up to first. Let's freaking go. Oh, you could have done that again on that side of the pool as well. Nice. Oh gosh. All right. Now we're getting bombarded. Great analogy, actually. Oh, I appreciate that, Jordan. Let's freaking go. We'll take that. Shy Guy's legit a hacker. Oh man. That's the that's funny. I mean, listen, sometimes Ric Flair said it best. To be the man, you got to beat the man. To be the best, you got to beat the best. This dude's on a different level. And you got to, one day, maybe we'll get there. But we'll see what happens. Fire Yoshi. Woo, that mega was close. That mega was close. Okay, Moo Metal's reverse. Hang on, I got to lock in right now. 7th. This double item box could be legendary. Legendary pull for triples. We can kind of cut into here. Oh, Lemoncello. Wait, there's absolutely no way. Oh, no. Who hit me with hammers? All right, it's fine. Fire Yoshi took the win. I can respect it. It's basically a win for me as well at this point. Oh, I thought I had it low key, but did not expect the hammers. Oh, that was a funny race. You like the intermission? You were. Yeah, I remember, Cats. You were the first one that picked it, but yeah, it does get played a lot. This is true. This is true. Do we miss Dove? Where's Dove? Oh, Dove says, "Hey, whoa, hello. What's up, Dove? Sorry, I missed your chat. Welcome to the stream, Dove. It's been a hot minute. Well, it hasn't been as long, but oh, top 3. Oh, thank goodness that Moo Meadows finish almost ended my career. Solid. That was close. Fire Yoshi, 1 point away from winning the whole GP. What a performance. All right, so I'll honor Pogger's word, and Poggers I think requested Nabbit first, so I'll do Nabbit and then I'll rock Spike after. We'll be the small fries. Why not? Why not? The worst one, according to Ray, is Stars of Hills to Koopa Troopa Beach. Fair enough. Again, lobby code is down here for anyone that would like to join. Here's kind of what we got for the room right now. Nothing crazy. Anyone know what the feather is called? I don't know what you mean. You're able to get a 7-day free trial. Fair enough. You lewd. Be me be. Okay. Someone's a big fan of the bee. The sting bee. That scent went pretty well. Respect, Fire Yoshi. Respect. We're still getting these. Oh, I can literally check on my Switch or on my phone to see all these notifications. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, no. Yeah, it's just one person spamming friend request over. It's one person. Okay. I got it. All right. I can, because I have the Switch app, it just notifies me when I forgot that. Your cell phone can notify you when you get a friend request. You seem to do better on the intermissions. Fair enough, Poggers. Fair enough. Thank Yoshi. All right, well done, Shy Guy. Let's go. Here's your custom rally. Well, if you didn't submit your custom rally yet, there's still plenty of time. Feel free to submit it in the Google form. I'll get to all the custom rallies eventually. Don't worry. Don't worry. Nah, I'm kidding. How you doing? I'm doing all right, Dove. Appreciate you asking. I'm doing A-okay. It's been a solid Friday. All right, let's get into another GP. Why not? Let's do it. So, yeah. Been a good day. Worked on a video. It is uploaded, but it will be scheduled to post on Sunday. So I think that'll be a decent one for you guys to watch. And then I still got a lot of stuff to keep working on. So yeah, decent day, all things considered. Crown City for the wrap. Why not? Let's go, Cats. with a 279. Says, can I request Fishbone sometime later? If I saw that if I saw that before the GP started, I would have switched to Fishbone immediately. But yeah, we can add Fishbone to the list. 100%, cats. 100%. The feather item is the feather? Yeah, the feather item is called the feather. Yeah. Hello, sir. Hope you are well. Off the Dock Gaming. What's up? I feel like you're new to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I am doing well. Solid Friday night. Got a fun weekend planned. Life is pretty good so far. Okay. All right. I have not been able to get this little cut. So I think, okay. I think you do kind of... okay, I was definitely early. All right, it's okay. We got 2 laps to try that again. We got 2 laps to try that again. All right. I don't think I played Nabbit in a hot minute, so... It's kind of crazy to think that this is Nabbit's first Mario Kart game. For a character that's been around since the Wii U era, like, that's been around since, like, 1 year after Mario Kart 7 dropped. Oh, I guess it's not his first if you count Tour, but his first mainline Mario Kart game, console Mario Kart game, whatever you want to call it. His first non-mobile Mario Kart game, if that's really what you want to do. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, I can't get the left trick to save my life. Fine, it's fine. We'll try it on the final lap as well. Oh, okay. A couple of left tricks there. Oh. But yeah, we like Nabbit. Nabbit's pretty hype. I got Kamek. No! See, this is why the Kamek item is so rare, as I get squished and start at the same time. Because it's like when someone pulls it, you know, I didn't even have time to use it because it was in my second item slot. Like, I couldn't even cycle through it. I was just about to burn through the first item, and then item number 2 comes around. It's the Kamek Orb. So I would apologize to those. Oh, that one was closest, I think. To those who still need NPCs to unlock. But considering you can unlock NPCs in free roam now, it's not that big of a detriment this time around. Oh, gosh. Yo, whoever the Cataquack in first place, well, one is about to get a Spiny Shell, but, well, could also dodge it due to a Boo. What is Loki cooking? Is that Fire Yoshi? Or is that just a standard? That could just be a standard Cataquack. Yeah, there's a Cataquack player in here. Oh, there's Fire Yoshi. Rocking, what, 10th place? I'm going to get 12. Okay, cool. No worries. Woo. Sure, I'm glad I'm not famous. I don't got to deal with that kind of stuff so often. That's funny. I would say I'm pretty far from what's considered famous, but I appreciate the kind words. I could turn friend notifications off. Or, oh, yeah, I could turn those off on... I mean, honestly, it's fine just because I could... you know, I was able to see, like, you know, what the constant friend requests were all about. I was really curious if it was, you know, if it was just really a lot of people or if it was all just one. I will admit, it is such a shame because I do like this track, but I still don't think Mario Kart World patched out the stupid glitch in this where you can just kind of, you can fall through the middle and quit back into free roam and the computer will finish the race in first for you. It's like, I would like to play Dandelion Depths because I like the music, the track's a vibe. It's one of the better water tracks in my opinion, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think they patched it, so. I'm working on Rogue's profile picture in your Undertow trailer, so I'm going to be leaving. Fair enough, Dove. Looks like you got a lot of work on your own hands. What's up, Jaheim Scott? Appreciate you coming through. You were in second, then you fumbled the bag. All good, you lewd. Where do you submit the custom rallies? There is a... What kind of intermission is this? Who actually picked this? Oh, boy. Oh, man. This should be a notice to all of y'all in chat to... Because I think someone mentioned that this was their least favorite rally. This should be a notice to all of y'all to make sure not to state what your least favorite rallies are. because then there's a couple of funny people in here that are, you know, that'll take that, that'll take it and run, and will vote for it. Honestly, like, I don't mind. This rally's just long. Like, that's really it. Like, on it, did I say rally? This intermission is, it's just long. That's really all it is. It's fine. But the fact that, you know, the knockout tour that connects Koopa Troopa Beach to Desert Hills, like Koopa Troopa Beach in the Cherry Rally is the top 16 qualification, and then Desert Hills is where the last lap, the final four face off. So it's like by that level of math, this intermission is basically the equivalent of like 2/3, I would say. 2/3 the length of one knockout tour, which is very interesting. But Birdcraft, sorry that I keep getting distracted. I have a community post that I posted about a month or so ago, maybe longer. It'll start with the words like for future video, like I need your help or something like that. But there will be a link to a Google form on that community post from, like I said, about a month ago or something, where you can submit a custom knockout rally on Google Forms, yeah, and then I can add it to my list of rallies to showcase in the, you know, in the custom rally video series. So yeah, I don't. You just have to go to my community tab, or my posts tab, I guess it's now called on YouTube, formerly the community tab. You would just have to go there, and yeah, that's basically that. Ooh, I'm in 22nd right now. This is actually insane. I'm in 22nd. Can I time my bullet bill to dodge the shock again? We are going to do it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. I have a golden mushroom, so we're going to spam this immediately after the bullet bill. Please, shock again. Second time. It's not going to happen. Oh, I didn't get an item to chain that with. That's okay. Golden mushroom can't really do much with. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, Shy Guy must have had something to dodge. And the Bowser Jr. did as well. Did Bowser Jr. a CPU? I truly cannot tell. But we're going to get a top finish. Third place is not that bad. Not bad at all. Mushroom Pocket says, hello. What's up, Mushroom Pocket? It feels weird that Nabbit is playable in more games. We need Nabbit playable in a Mario Party. We absolutely need Nabbit. Nabbit would be a perfect Mario Party character, I feel like. Very shocking that he wasn't playable in Jamboree. I get why they removed 2 modes from the Joker Festival, but not gonna lie, I miss Spin to Win. 2 modes? Interesting. Oh, like race park modes? Spin to Win wasn't one of my favorite race park modes. That's all right. Whoa, it's the pro of the Gabriel Walling variety. That's a new one. That's a new one, but I'll take it. Fair enough. Welcome to the stream, Talak Revelk. Why are we playing Desert Hills to Koopa Troopa Beach? You're asking the right questions, Fire Yoshi. Oh, gosh. At least this is better than just Koopa Troopa Beach. Cats, that's a better outlook. That's understandable. Dove says, yep, surprisingly, high school is actually pretty easy, so I'm doing a lot of art projects, not just for me, but for others. Oh, that's a flex, Dove. Fair enough. Good stuff. High school is pretty easy. Glad to hear it. Hey, Acorn Heights, nice. This probably going to go through. I'm requesting Pilot Mario. I'm sure Fire Yoshi could add Pilot, or I'm guessing you mean Aviator Mario. Fire Yoshi can add that to his list of characters for me. What's his favorite alternate? My favorite alternate costume? I actually don't know if I've ever given a clear answer to it because I've always gone back and forth. Oh, it's a tough one for me. I've listed a lot of my favorites. I don't know if I have a number one. Mario Cowboy is up there for me for sure. Ice Cream Toadette is a vibe for sure. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Biker Jr. is a vibe. Koopa Troopa Runner is really fun. Pauline Arrow I like a lot. Supercharged Bowser is a good one, though Bowser's just not really that crazy of a character to play. That's heartbreaking. So yeah, I'd say those are probably my tops. But out of like those, I don't know if I can really decipher which one of those I like the most. Oh, how did that banana not hit me? Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. Your least favorite intermission is Starview to DK Pass. Please never pick. I hate that one so much. I have a feeling that's some reverse psychology, but understandable. That one, yeah, that was a decent one, in my opinion. Oh gosh. All right. Oh gosh, we're hovering towards the middle of the pack right now. Oh gosh, stay alive. Thank that rail there on Acorn Heights is like life-saving for me. Oh gosh. Oh boy. I've done that 2 out of 3 laps. Bro, Acorn Heights. Oh god, Mario Karted. It's happening, guys. Acorn Heights is one of those tracks that I like, but I suck at it. The bullet's taking the... I've never known the bullet to actually take the vine. That's hilarious. Oh, Sky Sunday is my least favorite track in the game. I see the reverse psychology. I see it. I see it. Oh gosh. I have no idea if people will like my ideas or not, but you know, who cares? Exactly. That's what you that's 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 the mindset. Who cares? Who cares? You're submitting because you want your... Oh, what am I doing? You're submitting because you probably just want to see your drawings in my video, which is understandable. You know, who necessarily cares what other people think of your drawing? It's just a custom costume drawing. Like, it's, you know, it's a vibe. All right, you know what? For Fire Yoshi saying that Sky High is his least favorite track, we're gonna do it. We're gonna pick Sky High Sunday. Just because I know you hate it so much, Fire Yoshi. Like, you know, I just feed into the troll energy, and I guess I'll vote Sky High Sunday, you know? Because I'm a troll master like that. Dove says, I'm not going to jinx myself, though. I did struggle a lot with a group project, so maybe it's not as easy as I think. But still, I'm just happy I'm doing well in class. Yeah, I mean, honestly, high school was so weird. I mean, it's been about, oh gosh, how long has it been? 8 years since I've done high school. Like, high school was just like, some classes were light work, pathetic, easy as pie. But then there were other classes where I was like, this is harder than some of my college classes. Even some of my graduate level classes. There were some high school, like some of my AP classes in high school were brutal. Yeah, it was rough. But in general, yeah, high school wasn't that bad. I feel like if I actually tried my first 2 years of high school, I think I could have been probably in the top 2 for GPA for my class. I think I still ended top 10. I'm not, trust me, I'm really not trying to flex or brag or anything like that, but I think that was what, I don't remember exactly, but I remember, I think a lot of friends telling me like, or I think I just remember like seeing my grades from, because like they had your grades carry over, like your yearly grades from freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. And so I was like, oh man, freshman and sophomore year, I really struggled. And I didn't really struggle, but you know, junior and senior year I get, oh God. Oh, so much for doing the shortcut. I ain't doing that now. Yeah, but it was interesting. So yeah, group projects can kind of suck though. I get it. Group projects, sometimes you got to carry people through them. That's just that's how it is, and it's kind of unfortunate. You know, group projects are rough. I'm not a fan of group projects, but you know, is what it is. It's part of the way of life. So hopefully the rest of high school goes well for you. I actually care a lot because of social anxiety and all, but I can't hate myself for the love of art. Yeah, that's fair. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. Oh, I'm so sorry, Fire Yoshi. It does make sense. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Sometimes you're nervous to show people. You're nervous to show people. What do you call it? Like anything creative you do, I get it. But as soon as you kind of like get by that phase where you're just like, who cares what people think, just because, you know, if they think that the drawing can be better, then they should draw it themselves or something like that. And, just stuff like that, just kind of like going with that mindset, like the fact that you're actually taking the time to submit drawings says a lot more about you than it does about the people who are just gonna watch the video. And I mean, hopefully not, but if they do, then people that watch the video and give, some negative reviews on certain costumes, whatever, certain drawings. So, but I get it. It's obviously a lot easier said than done to not or to dismiss, what other people think. Hey, did you say staying alive? There's a very good chance I did. It was definitely by accident if I did, but there's a very good chance that I probably did. You played the festival for 3 hours straight. That's fair. Oh, who are we getting turned into? Coin cover! Oh, God. Sean Paul's. Woo! Okay, no! Oh, that actually took me out. That's so heartbreaking. No! It begins. Oh, Kamek, why did it actually end my career? All right, we're still in a good spot overall. Oh gosh, I'm trying to read. Zodiac Jack is here. What's up? And 22 likes. Not bad. All right, I'll get a rave command after I cross the finish line of Rainbow Road. It is a road. It is a rainbow road. Okay, mushroom. Woo! Oh gosh, can I get top 3? We're going down. What'd I get? 3rd? 4th. All right, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Rave command for 20 plus likes. Let's freaking go. All right. All right. Okay. I see Sineva says, so how far back is he currently reading with the chat? I'm pretty far. I'm pretty far back. Let's see. Would it be easiest? Yeah, sure. If you want to, Fire Yoshi, I'll open up Discord. That works. That works. Yo, XAM coming through. All right. Top 5. Not bad for me. Not bad. Yeah, I'll open up Discord. That works. Rainbow Road is one of my few disliked. I like Rainbow Road. I don't mind it. It's like if you think of Rainbow Road as like a good intermission, then like you'll have more positive feelings about it. Sunday is one of my favorites. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that Fire Yoshi just doesn't like Sky High Sunday so much that I had to vote it, because I know if it picked it, my moderator would not like that I picked Sky High Sunday, because he definitely doesn't like it. Nope, no siree. Lemon Cello says, I'm submitting my drawings to see how Gabe will react. Let's freaking go. There's Sineva's first chat. She says, hello. What's up, Sineva? Appreciate you coming through the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Five, she says, I enjoyed my time in high school. I found it to be easy. Yeah, I mean, high school wasn't terrible. I enjoyed it. I didn't have too many friends in high school. I didn't need that many friends. Honestly, a lot of my friends came from my cross-country team. Cross-country was a vibe. And, of course, track. Yeah, track and field. I think I preferred running track and field than cross-country, but cross-country, like, it was a more, like, tight-knit, familial, like, team type of environment. Have a good one, Retro Gamer. Thanks for stopping by. Sunny says, I don't know. My day has been kind of boring. LOL. Also, I'm tired. I mean, yeah. What is it? Almost 3 a.m. for you? Understandable. I feel like it would be more concerning if you weren't tired. Yeah. Let me see if I can catch up a little bit. I'm also top 2 GPF. Oh, well, that's awesome, Cats. Let's go. I was not top 2, but I definitely think I could have been. But that's awesome. Dove says, here's the thing. I was leading the group. Yeah, a lot of times the group leader doesn't get a lot of help from from your partners that are supposed to be in your group. Ritz says, welcome. What's up, Ritz? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's with me and my father always having random talks while you're playing Mario Kart? It's a great question, Mugkip. Great question. Dove says, all of them were lost without me, and it was pressure since I had band practice as well. Oh, so you were pretty caught up. Like, you had a tight set amount of time. I get it. A lot of pressure to get things done quickly. It can be kind of crazy, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's start this next one. Why not? Let's just keep it going because people can just join whenever. It's not like you have to wait a whole knockout rally, like 10, 15 minutes, you know, just to get in the lobby. You can really just join after any race. It's not bad at all. Great question, Black. Why not? If someone pulls a hate comment on my drawings in particular, I'm rolling out the bingo card. I don't know what that means, but I mean, understandable. How far back is he currently? Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, I'm only about a page and a half, maybe 2 pages back. It's not bad. Not bad. Build a Mario, unfortunately, is not one of Mario's alts. Nope. I keep getting second. The chain jump screwed me over. Actually, not that far. See, you guys have faith in me, kind of. Crown City. Let's go. Is this an intermission? It is. Okay. Well, I got excited for a second, but then I was like, oh, wait, we're starting from Peach Stadium. So, all right, it's fine. This is not one of my favorite intermissions, as it's just pretty much a straight path down the highway, but it's okay. Chain jumps for Ryu. I mean, it's not your fault. I should have just dodged him. I don't know how I didn't. Everyone vote. Let's see if I can read chat while also driving an intermission, and let's see how I can do. Everyone vote Bowser Castle. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, people can vote for what they want. Maybe a far bit back. Guys, I hate Bowser Castle. Don't pick it. Yeah, now we're trying reverse psychology. Definitely dislike it, Fire Yoshi. Same can be said with the soft server alts that I'm definitely not using. See, Fire Yoshi understands. He understands. He knows. He knows. Obviously, like why would you want to play as something that you're a fan of? You obviously want to give. You want to play as the characters that you don't like, so then you can prove to yourself that you don't like them. Like it's understandable. All the times I played Isabelle in Mario Kart 8 and in Smash Brothers, it was because I needed to prove, you know, how much I hated Isabelle. Same with Fire Yoshi here. I get you. What do I think was easier, 6th or 5th? 5th and 6th grade, I think it was like 2000. It was like 2009, 2010, 2011. I think some of you guys probably weren't even born when I was in 5th or 6th grade, which makes me feel really old. But I think 5th grade in general was easier, I would say. Oh, and this is the worst version of Crown City too. I hate the one where you jump into the water. This is like the lamest version of Crown City. I will join for a bit soon. Hopefully, I won't DC every second race. Let's hope not, Cyaneva. But it'd be great to have you back in the races for sure. You want to talk about that nickname? Oh, I did not see Ray's nickname. Did not see it. I just waited an hour for an interview. Like a job interview? I mean, that's pretty hype, Ritz. Hopefully it went well. Hopefully the interview actually happened based on the way you said it. Jackbox 11. It launched today? Oh, I got to go check it. Can we expect a new stream series next Wednesday? We'll see if I feel like buying it. I mean, I'll probably buy it at some point. Oh, FY's Fire Yoshi's Walls. Ah, that's the name. Got it. Yeah, I mean, I'll look at it for sure. Maybe we can get some Jackbox 11. We'll see. Everything good luck. Gabe pulling a Jack Doe. Yeah, you know, it happens. Hey, Sineva, you're a little bit late to the party. We already had a DK Spaceport to Peach Stadium pick, so let's not that one is one that, you know, like I said, if you guys want to pick intermissions, fine, but let's pick some. There's 202 in the game. Let's pick some new intermissions. You already did DK Spaceport to Peach Stadium. Man, I'm having trouble picking a track. Wario Stadium, why not? No pressure. Okay. How many people are playing a Spike? I was just requested to play a Spike. He was next on my list, so yeah. Fire issue, you change your name. I was born, but I was very young. Yep. I was very much alive when you were in the 6th grade. Understandable. Can confirm I was alive. I was alive, just a bit young. Fair enough. Have a good one, Ritz. Have a good one. Appreciate you coming through. You had to run an event by yourself, Trevor, because your partner moved and went to a different school? That is some brutal timing then. Oh, my Lord. Bro, I'm curious. How are your guys' experience with, like, new kids, like, in terms of students that, like, you know, that come to your school from a different school, that move into your school, like, halfway throughout the year or something like that? Or maybe they're just a new student, like, that wasn't there the previous year, but they're new, like, to this school year, stuff like that. Or just, you know, in the past, like, when you guys had to deal with, like, new students. Are they usually, like, are they, like, awkward kids? Or are they, like... Or are they like the most popular ones in the group? I feel like there's no in between. It's like the kids that just moved to your school are either the very... Oh, Signing was in the stream already. Okay, that's pretty hype. But yeah, I feel like the kids that move into your school are either the most awkward kids imaginable, and it really gets hard for them to acclimate to a new school setting, or like they're just by far... Oh, that's a heartbreaking squish, but it's fine. Or they're just like by far the most, like, you know, socially... active one and popular one. You know what I'm trying to say? It's crazy. Oh gosh, what is happening? Okay. Well, that's great. Oh, can I make it? I'm gonna make it. Feather, the feather. Oh, what is happening? Oh, all right, yeah, get me out of there. That was diabolical. Oh God, no. What is the physics in that? Hello? Really, what is the physics? Bro, that's actually diabolical what is happening to me right now. Oh, since when did I just get so bad at Great Question Block Ruins? When did I just get so bad at this track? Like, I thought I was decent, but man, I am. Like, I like this track a lot. It's a lot of people's favorite tracks in the whole game. But I am not coming through today. It is... Yikes, this is diabolical. Okay. Second. God, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, you were like 5 when I was in 6th. Okay, fair enough. I change it. Yep, that's fair. Not the spelling mistakes. I'm gonna pick Warrior Street appeared for no reason at all. What do you mean the beach Crown City is the worst? Well, there's 3 different Crown City variants that happen at the end of intermissions, and the one where you jump into the water and it's just a square is the worst one. I like the one that, you know, I like the one in the Mushroom Cup. I like the one in the Mushroom Cup and the Shell Cup. The 2 versions of Crown City that are in the Grand Prix, I honestly, I don't mind. But that one, the beach one that's just a square, I don't like that version of Crown City. Gabe, I don't have stories about the new kid when I was in school. I was the new kid. Oh, like you literally moved every year? Oh, dang, that's tough. I apologize about that. That must have been a tough school experience, but regardless, I mean, I guess you could sort of speak on your experience as on whether you were the on whether it was easier for you to like make friends in certain schools or not, like, you know, either way. The new girl already has a boyfriend who's my effing enemy, is what GWolf said. The boy that is dating this new girl is your enemy. Or the new girl is your enemy. And she's dating a boy already. Either way, drama. I do not feel obligated. I do not feel I do not need to be enveloped in such drama, but that's I mean, you know, there's no such drama like high school drama until well, I mean, I guess until you get to college, but college is different. College is just different. The high school drama was definitely interesting. And I'm not saying drama club, just like straight up drama and gossip. Oh my lord. You have no school-related stories, none worth telling. It would only bore you. Oh gosh. I'm sure I have some school stories. I don't know if I have really any school stories that relate to me, because I was also a relatively boring kid. I just kind of stayed in my own lane a lot of the time. I did perform at my school used to host a like sort of like a spin on like they did like a male beauty pageant, but like not beauty pageant, but more like just like a talent show type of thing. It was like presented like a pageant, but like strictly for guys to enter. And it was only for the senior class. And like I somehow got convinced to participate in that. And I think I might have had like the worst like talent showing of all time. But it's fine. You know, we live and learn. We advance from those levels. My brother also performed the year after me, since my brother's a year younger than me, so he performed when he was a senior. Definitely did a lot better than I did on stage. I was not very extroverted in high school whatsoever. I wouldn't even say I'm extroverted now. I mean, I like to perform. Oh, I'm so sorry, Professor Shy Guy. That backspam was kind of dirty, and I feel kind of bad about it. But will I get the win? Probably not. Oh god. Oh god. I somehow actually got the win. My GP is pretty much over because I got 22nd on Great Question Mark Ruins, but we somehow got another win. Oh my lord. But yeah, no. Yeah, I would say I'm still introverted now 100%, but I do like to you know, like I said, for these live streams or for, you know, of course, all the songs you guys have heard and stuff like that, I like to perform. I like to perform, but obviously when it's like, if it's a party setting, a social setting, my battery tends to drain out kind of a lot. I would say I'm washed, but it was never really good to begin with. Fair enough, Fire Yoshi. Fair enough. I had an instance in my first year of university where my partner dropped out a week after groups were made, so I ended up doing twice the work. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, group projects are brutal. Dang. I mean, hopefully you still got a decent grade on the group project. I would assume the professor would hopefully cut you some slack. But you know, whatever. You're not a big fan of Great Question Mark Ruins? Fair enough. I like it. I just suck at it. Like, I'm just bad. Sunny says, I always try to befriend the new ones, even though I'm an introvert. Well, that's kind of you. I'm sure all the new kids that were in the schools like appreciated those initiatives from you. I had one school where we had 2 years. That was it. Oh man, so you were moving all over the place, V. Fair enough. As for new kids in school, I guess I found it easier to befriend them. Not really sure why, especially when I have social anxiety. I'm gonna get a bad start. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I think it's honestly because like new kids don't have any like preconceived perception of you in a way. Like everyone that you've already went to school with for years and years kind of already has like sort of placed you in some sort of category, whether you're like the nerd or the popular one, or it's like, you know, everyone has their own clique or like friend group in high school. So it's like new kids aren't really a part of that. And you know, I mean, if you guys are like me, and it seems like some of you guys were/are, then you guys necessarily, I mean, didn't have too many friends in high school, and just sort of just kind of went about your own business. And I mean, I get it. Yeah, it just made it easier whenever new kids would join the school, to sort of come through, and because they had no idea like who you were, or like, you know, any sort of judgment of you or anything like that. You're in a duet only school. I'm actually not sure what that means. Fair enough. I'm good at making new friends through other people. I'm also good at abandoning old ones. That's fair. Yeah, I would say I am not great right now here in my 20s in terms of my mid to late 20s in terms of keeping up with friendships that I had established in school. Yeah, like from anyone that I've made friends with in middle school and high school, I think there's only like one person legitimately that I talk to consistently that went to my high school. Still. And then in terms of college, I don't even know if I talked to anybody from college. I mean, well, T-Main and I went to the same college, so I do talk to him a lot, of course. You guys know T-Main. Escape did not go to... Getty went to my college. I didn't talk to him much during college, but obviously we became a lot closer after college. So I guess there's a couple of people in college. I would say I have less than 5 would be the amount of people that I talk to consistently from college. Others that I was friends with, like through my like accelerated degree program and stuff. I have a lot of them in like, or I'm with a lot of them in like a fantasy football league or something like that. But like, that's really the extent of my conversation with a majority of like those like friends, or I guess acquaintances, I guess I would label them as now. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm not trying to give out advice or anything, but if you guys have friendships that you guys like and you cherish currently, then as you guys get older, I would definitely recommend keeping those friendships. Or, I mean, if the friend is bad for you, then drop them. You know, there's nothing. How did I get second? I got 22nd on earlier this GP. Okay, whatever. Sure. The boy, I literally punched him once because of the amount of times he was rude to me. Oh, I think I remember this. How do I remember that? What am I even talking about? Okay. I feel like that's something you might have chatted before. That's why I said that. Who's next? Fishbone. All right, we're rocking kind of an all NPC sort of request, which is I'm down with. Fishbone and Rob, the Rob bike, are they're quite literally the same colors. We got 18. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. How many people are watching? How many people are watching me just kind of ramble on about like high school life? 23. That's kind of funny. Respect, guys. I appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't given the stream a like yet, feel free. Due to a lot of factors, I had like 2 friends in every school, and that was about that. I wonder if the fact that I would throw hands against people drove... Oh, yeah, no, fighting people is, especially as a new person, I can imagine, is not probably, like, I get it, you know, you're trying to either defend yourself or something provoked you, whatever, but yeah, at least someone like me, I tried to stay away from anyone that was about fighting. Are all of you socially awkward or something? Please tell me I'm not the only... I would say I'm not... I don't think I'm socially awkward, but I am 100% introvert. I think I've sort of been able to break out of a socially awkward shell in a bit. Like, I've been able to perform songs and stuff, like for my music videos, in front of just random people on those city skylines you guys have seen in some of the music videos I've done. So it's like I get, or you know, whatever. So my social anxiety is, it's more a social battery thing for me, and a heavy introvert. Like, I really do not like parties. I never went to a single college party. I was not a fan of, I still am not a fan of, like, you know, of being around like people who are like drunk and stuff like that. So those sorts of factors, like those things that I straight up don't like, if I'm in a situation like that, a party or a club type of situation where those types of things are happening, then I I don't think I get anxious. I just get really uncomfortable because I just don't like those. I just don't like the things that are present at, like, I'm fine with parties that, either don't really have alcohol at all or have a super light emphasis, like have like just alcohol is like just like sure it's available, but like no one's gonna go out of their way and like go to this party specifically to drink. Like certain parties like that are fine, but yeah, I just, grown-up parties like that, adult parties, I am not a fan of. Never really have been. Not really my sort of space. Other social gatherings, I'm kind of cool with. If we're just doing something fun, like legitimately fun, and everyone's like sober and stuff like that, and just kind of having a good night, then that's my kind of night. But yeah. So, is that socially anxious? I don't think so. But yeah. So I don't think I'm socially anxious, but I'm 100% introvert. I mostly just kept to myself in school. I never really went to public school. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fair. I can't really speak to those that have gone to either private school or were homeschooled. I was raised through the public school system my entire life. I mean, I guess the college I went to was a private university, I guess, but of course that's after high school. That's beyond secondary school. That's just a higher level of education in general. But yeah, grade school, secondary school, middle school, high school, all those were public school for me. So I was just kind of naturally around people like that. Jack says I'm very socially awkward. V says I ain't introverted. Introverted is me. Okay. You'll find a picture of V if you look up the word introvert on the dictionary. Sineva has a breakaway lead. Sheesh. All right. Let's see. Okay. I don't know how to do this part very well. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, come on. I didn't get items. No. Oh, thank goodness that the bomb didn't blow up. All right, well, the Mario Karted gods were like top 10 at least? Top 8. All right, someone got exploded at the end there. Good backsnipe. I'm just now getting to the comments of Professor Shy Guy saying good backsnipe on Mario Bros. Circuit. How many races was Mario Bros. Circuit? God, I'm behind in chat. This is bad. Welcome to the Just Chatting stream, Mario Kart World Edition. I'm your host, Gabe. Same, I've always been introverted. Staying alive. Let's freaking go, Dove. I'm very introverted in school too and still am. Understandable. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. We've fallen apart. We've gotten... Oh, gosh. Do not get me started on my experience in high school. If you're the only extrovert there, then at least that gives you a unique trait out of everyone. Understandable. Sineva says, nowadays I'm very socially awkward and try to avoid humans if possible. But back then I used to be more open. I kind of understand it. I get it. I get it. Toad's Factory again. Why not? Why not? I was always a bit in the middle of both in the middle and high. I was introverted for a while, but slowly became more extrovert as years went on, something that's carried over to today. That's good. That's really cool to hear. It's always nice to sort of break out of your shell a little bit. High school is currently an experience for me right now. Oh, wishing you the best of luck. Hopefully you are having fun, or at least, doing well. Whatever qualifies as success for you in high school. Shy Guy says, I was lucky that project was a fun one. The tutor was a favorite of mine, and I did well anyway, so it was no harm done. Oh, that's pretty hype. University, I ended up in the Keener group. I don't know what that means. So one's close to 4.0 GPAs, like to pick me in group projects, so I'm a hardworking follower. Huh. All right. I don't know if I know exactly what that means, but I mean, understandable. I mean, if you're respected enough to, want to be chosen for group projects, oh God, that's cool. I'm kind of socially awkward. I don't go out looking for friends. Most of my friends are on the internet, so technically acquaintances or something. I gotcha. It's so silly how I brought up this school subject to the stream. Hey, you know, it's something new to the conversation because, you know, every stream, I feel like whenever we kind of have just these random conversations, we kind of brush over the same sort of things. Like we've had food chats like so many times. And so I feel like it was time for a new type of conversation. I feel like, you know, one thing that everyone can relate to is at least going to school. So I don't think anyone minds. I'm friends with like 1/12 of the friends I made in middle school. And none of the people I met in elementary. I mean, oh gosh. I guess that's understandable. For me, it was a little bit different because I lived in a small town for most of my life. The elementary, middle, and high school were, was just all of, like, the same people. So it's like, you know, some of us that have lived in the same town our whole lives have, like, you know, have literally been going to the same classes and school for, you know, 12 years. It wasn't me. My first year in the town I lived in through my senior year of high school was in 3rd grade. So from like kindergarten to 2nd grade, I was in one town, obviously my first home, and I don't have any friends. I don't remember anybody or even anything from those years of elementary school, but I had a couple of friends. I think I made my first true friend in 4th grade. That was at my current, you know, again, the school that I stayed at all the way to graduation. I made my first true friend in 4th grade, and then, you know, I just grew closer over time with more of the kids from middle school to high school and stuff like that, just because we just spent more years together. So naturally, we had to sort of deal with each other, whether we liked it or not. So oh gosh, keep going. Oh, I couldn't beat Sineva. I met Catman all the way back in middle school, and TBH, he's the only friend I'll ever need, LOL. I mean, that's a vibe. If you have that one very close friend that just has your back through thick and thin, then that's a vibe. So that's incredible. Glad you're able to find that friendship so early. I lost all connections to my former school friends, which is kind of sad. I mean, yeah, you and me both. Well, not all of mine. I can't say that, but a few. Or, well, most. I have some really close ones, but I understand. Nowadays, I just kind of put up a smile when I have to during a convo, but it goes past 5 minutes. My brain starts looking for a reason to leave. It happens. It depends on the conversation. I get you. Where do I want to go next? Dino. Why not? I actually have a bunch of friends from middle, high, and college I still talk to, maybe around 10 or 11. That's not bad. That's a pretty good group of people poggers. Unless they really know you. Yeah, I mean, if you're really comfortable with someone, then you're good. Yeah, I mean, I just had about like a 45-minute conversation with Escape today on the phone. And yeah, I mean, it flew by. It felt like 15 minutes. It is just so easy to talk to. And T-Main as well. I talked to T-Main on Tuesday, I think. We talked for around an hour and a half, and that hour and a half flew as well. So yeah, if like people that you're really close with, it's so easy to talk to them. 100%. I think I'm friends with one person I made in school, and even then we rarely talk. I feel that. Yeah, that's the same with me and one of my friends from school. He's popped in stream a couple of times, but what am I trying to say? He's popped in stream a couple of times, but yeah, he's doing his own thing now. We barely talk. Like I feel like the last time I talked to him was honestly like back earlier in the year, like 5 or 6 or 7 months ago, when I just wished him a happy birthday, and that was basically it. But you know, sometimes you just kind of like grow out of certain friendships. You know, that's just how it is. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta take it like, oh, I should have used my boo. I thought I had more time. Sometimes you're just on to bigger and better things, and that's perfectly fine. You know, you can't cling on to the past. You just gotta move on and find out what's next for you. You've never had a friendship that lasted more than 5 years. Oh, that's sad, Lemoncello. Hopefully that can change at some point. But I understand. It can be tough to maintain friends. But, you know, maybe that's just a sign that those friends that you've had weren't necessarily the ones you needed. But I don't know. Someone threw a shoe at my Oh, I mean, if someone threw a shoe at your head in 6th grade, I mean, that's kind of understandable. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of understandable. It's like, I just, you know, if you're provoking fights and instigating them, then like that's, you know, I wouldn't necessarily endorse that. But, you know, I mean, if you're trying to defend yourself from someone, then granted, in that situation, I think I was too shy to the point where I was too protective of my so-called like goody two-shoes reputation in middle school and high school that even if someone did try to provoke me by throwing something at me, I don't know, I would probably just sort of like just take it and just kind of assume that just being silent and doing nothing would make me hopefully the better man in that instance. Yo Lude says, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I had a band in my, oh god, a band in my school. Oh, with friends, and the band was very toxic, so we just became mad. Oh yeah. If a band type of situation is, or just like, you know, band, sports, any sort of extracurricular, if you don't like the people that are in that extracurricular, then that's brutal. Then I would definitely say that you got to get out of that type of situation. I've never been in band or, you know, any of those music groups in high school, so I don't necessarily know how hard it is to sort of just like, I don't know if it's easier to, or if it's easy at all to sort of like quit band like it is to quit like sports and stuff like that. But I get it. I get it. Let's see. You still have Kat says I still have connections from some of my high school classmates. For some reason, a few of them moved to the UK. We met in London for dinner once. Nice. That's pretty hype. You basically only have online friends nowadays. Again, nothing wrong with online friends. Nothing wrong with that. Moso Nami says, yo, I watched your Double Dash style video. It's so cool. Appreciate that, Moso Nami. You run Fishbone too? Yeah. Well, I'm just taking character requests, so Fishbone was next up on the list in terms of characters to, you know, request. Gosh, I don't know what to pick. Let's do Shy Guy Bazaar again. I feel like no one thinks of Shy Guy Bazaar. Like, it's just kind of out there on the left, like, kind of hidden away from everybody. My last party when I was, like, 4 years old or so. It must have been a crazy party at 4 years old. Those, you know, developmental years of parties is, I mean, those are a vibe. Like, when the cake is bigger than, like, your whole body or whatever like that. I guess at 4, you're probably a little bit, you know, you'd be tall enough to be. I guess like from ages 0 to 2, I would imagine that, you know, people could get a cake that are bigger than you, but at 4, you could probably, you know, outsize the cake. Fire says I've never been to an actual party. Again, I try my best to stay away from them, but you know, sometimes, you know, when you're in college, make friends and stuff like that, they try to convince you to go to certain situations, and you know, sometimes you just gotta. I have some horror stories from college parties. I don't know if I'll share them here, but yeah, I mean, lots of bad moments with people, you know, with some people drinking a little bit too often, and me taking the or somehow it making my night worse in a way is the best way I can vaguely describe it. Betternet says I try to stay away from drugs in general. That's understandable. I think all my friends except drama club friends I met through other people because I ain't talking to anyone. I mean, yeah, I can imagine somewhat tough to sort of get those connections going, but you know, who knows? I think, you know, as you make your way through high school, I'm sure things will be, you know, eventually it'll be easier just to, if you run into more situations with people, you'll just kind of like have no choice but to talk to them. So, you know, who knows? All right. I got another super horn. Like, why? I don't want super horns. The first one was great. I used it to dodge a spine shot, but I don't need the second one. Oh my gosh. Oh, that hurts. For me to go to a party that would require me to know people. I guess that's a fair point as well. I mean, granted, I mean, there are lots of like bars and clubs and just like whatever available for you to just kind of go to and just kind of chill. If that's your vibe. It's not my vibe whatsoever. But, like, if that's your vibe, you know, you'd only need to know people if you're going to someone, like a private party that someone is hosting. Or if you're hosting a party. But if you're just going to, like, a random bar or club, like, you theoretically could go yourself if you really want that experience. But it's just not for me. Dove says, I've thrown Halloween parties. Definitely not adult parties. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine any of you guys to... I would hope none of you guys... I mean, if you guys are... I know some of you guys are close to my age in general and are obviously older. Oh, there's 2 different Fire Yoshis? Huh. Interesting. How am I supposed to tell? How am I supposed to tell which Fire Yoshi is the Fire Yoshi? One of them has to be Ray. One of them has to be Ray. How's everyone's show day today? Not too bad, Mosonami. Yeah, adult parties are not for me unless maybe none of the drinks are alcoholic. That's my vibe. I am not a fan of you know, alcohol in the slightest. My best subject in school was easily mathematics. Math was my easiest subject in school by far. This was the next requested costume. Yeah, math 100% was my best. Writing wasn't really a subject, but it was a subject in like SAT, ACT stuff. Those are like just tests in like America and stuff like that. Like standardized testing and stuff. But no, in just terms of school subjects, yeah, mathematics by far. I was good at science. I mean, gym was fun. I liked gym. I liked running around and, you know, playing sports in gym. English, I wasn't a big fan of. History, didn't like that much. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of art classes. I didn't really like drawing or anything like that. Just, you know, not a big fan, unfortunately. I took Spanish as my foreign language class. I was phenomenal at Spanish. I aced all of my Spanish classes. It was insane. But yeah, I don't take it anymore. I don't have any, you know, I don't have any, what do you call it? Recollection of my Spanish. Most anonymous says I would join, but I gotta get some sleep. Understandable. So if I'm introverted, I'm you. I did not get a mushroom. 13th, everything went wrong at the end. Cheap falls. I gotta go. Thought I'd pop and say hi. Have a good one, Mosonami. Have a good one. All right, let's get going. Let's do the next one. Let's keep it going. I lost track of time. When did I start stream? 7:45. Well, all right, cool. We still got a decent amount of time. All right, all right. Whistle Stop. I like Whistle Stop. You haven't played this one yet. Can't wait to finish the Undertow trailer. That's a vibe. A first place win. Good stuff. I feel like I made most of my friends in elementary just because I didn't care about how socially awkward I was at the time. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, elementary was interesting. I think I was slightly more socially awkward in elementary because I did switch schools, so I was a little bit more cautious, but at the end of the day, it didn't really matter. I'm hoping I can't keep relationships with the drama club because but I have no idea how easy that would be able to do after either they graduate. Yeah, obviously, once you guys separate, like if you guys go to different colleges, or then the people you meet in college, you all graduate, and then, you know, you come to find out the people you become friends with in college lived in different states in the country, or different parts of the world, and, you know, they're just kind of doing their own things in life. It's going to be a lot harder to even just find time to hang out with friends, which is kind of one of the main problems with adulting, is that you kind of unfortunately can't prioritize like hanging out with friends, which, you know, kind of sucks, but at least here that's unfortunately the reality of all of our situations, or at least in the situation of, you know, just getting older in general. And that's not meant to like scare you guys and stuff like that. I mean, you guys definitely could, you know, like just think of me and the fellas. Think of me, Team A and Escape. Like, you know, I call them, you know, my 3 closest friends for sure. And granted, we all have our own lives and stuff like that. But we were able to find time to consistently to either, you know, just to visit each other, hang out. Obviously, if you really like a friend enough that you want to like maybe like split an apartment with for like a year or 2 or whatever, just, you know, so you guys can kind of get on your feet, then I mean, that's a smart way to you know, to always be seeing your friend, but obviously living with a friend is a lot different than just going to school with them. So it's definitely a lot harder to keep in touch with friends, but you know, if you put in the effort, you know, then it's still very much possible. And I'm one to talk because, you know, besides the fellas, I don't keep in touch with anybody. So there's that. I'm one to talk. I'm a hypocrite. Oh God, I deserve that. That was instant karma. God, I wish I had someone I could talk to like that IRL. I blame autism for instead of giving me a cool and productive hobby to connect with people, to give me a hyper fixation on Kirby. Yeah, but Kirby has an unbelievable game coming out in a month, so it's like I don't blame you that much. But no, I understand. I finally won. Let's go, Better Net. Congrats on your W from probably like 4 races ago at this point. Not sure when you got that win, but I'm just reading that you just won, so congrats. Oh gosh. I said can't earlier, I meant can. I love me drama club people. That's what's up, Mudkid. To be honest, I'm just like you. I don't like confrontation. Every time I think about talking back, I just don't. Yeah, I'm very non-confrontational. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. I'm very behind in chat. Yep. Welcome to a GWallPro stream, Better Met. Welcome to a GWallPro stream. I'm very far behind. Oh. Shy Guy says, I got bullied all the time growing up, and I've tried both ignoring it as well as retaliation. It never worked. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. Because obviously sometimes if you just ignore it, then all your feelings sort of just get like pent up, and it leaves you just like frustrated for like, you know, and it just lingers with you for like days on end. You're kind of just stuck thinking about it. But yeah, I mean, I always figured for me, ignoring better than retaliation, just because I can't deal with the consequences of whatever were to happen if I were to engage in some sort of physical altercation with somebody. Bigger than the whole body, dang it. How tall do you think 4-year-olds are? I mean, it's I don't know, like, I don't know. Taller than a cake, I guess. Mostly only have online friends. I mean, that's understandable, Cats. I mean, granted, it's a lot easier to insert yourself in communities online with people that have, that are more into your, you know, the things that you're into. So I get that. I'm not making this. Wait, who picked this again? Oh, what are we doing? Oh, guys, I literally said at the beginning of the stream that, when we first played this one, I literally said, you know, we can play intermissions. I don't mind them one bit, but let's please pick different ones. There's 202 of them in the game. There's no reason why we need to play the same one over and over. Like, trust me, I'm honestly not lying when I say I don't mind intermissions, but it's like I just want to play different ones because of how many there are. Oh gosh, you guys are interesting. Basic Mario's coming up. Okay, well, I guess I'm sticking with Mario. Oh god, well, there goes that. I am sticking with Mario. I mean, I guess well, I'm gonna turn into Sunshine Mario probably here. So yeah, good old vacation Mario. I'm so bad. Definitely not my vibe. Being surrounded by a bunch of drunks sounds awful. It's not great. It's not great. I get exposed to that a lot more than I want to be. Spanish McDonald's is crazy. You can get pints of beer out of Spanish McDonald's. That sounds insane. Doesn't surprise me. I feel like McDonald's would kind of do that. I'm surprised that's not a thing in American McDonald's. But granted, you know how, I mean, American McDonald's is so pricey. I'm not going to do food chat, I promise, but it's like, American McDonald's is so pricey that, that probably adding beer would not be good. It'd probably be more expensive than to get beer at a stadium at this point. Fire Yoshi's the real one? Oh, yeah, thanks for the clarification. Yeah, with the double Fire Yoshis on the results screen. Obviously, it was Fire Yoshi that was Fire Yoshi, but, you know. Go back again. To prove that I'm the worst at math, 2 + 2 is 5. I mean, I get it. Honestly, it was kind of funny because a lot of times, especially throughout high school, people kind of understood that I was somehow built different when it comes to math. That like, you know, people would only hang out with me in high school just to kind of get my help on like math homework and stuff like that. Like, you know, I sort of joke around and say that they were using me, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, if they need me because I'm smart, then like, I mean, and not to be like an actual friend, like, that's fine. I'll take it. Like, because being like quote unquote the smart kid was one of my biggest things to be, you know, that I held on to throughout school. Like, I prided myself. I took pride in being the, you know, the quote unquote smart kid in school. So, you know, if people were to, you know, even if people did use me, which likely they did, I just fed into it. I didn't care. Like, whatever. My favorite subject was science. History was my best. Math was my worst. Understandable. Yeah, math is not a lot of people's favorites. Somehow it became mine. My best subjects were geography, and I would have loved if geography was a more prominent subject in school. I never took geography, but I wish it was more prominent. I would have loved to learn. I think I could guess a decent amount of countries on the world map. I think I could go above average on guessing where countries are. I think I could go above average on guessing where countries are, but and I like to think my knowledge of soccer or football. I like to think of my fandom in international football for that. But yeah, I would have liked to have more geography classes, but it's okay. My best is history and worst is math. Oh, you failed math. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was and still am terrible at maths. I'm definitely a lot worse at math than I was during school, but that's just because I don't practice it enough. Sometimes I still like to just watch math videos because I just find them interesting. You're dominating pre-calc. That's what I like to hear. Mudkip, let's freaking go. Math was my best subject too. Progress is why he's really far behind. You know, what do you want from me? I'm sorry. I'm trying to race, but you guys keep chatting and I get it because I keep yapping, so it's impossible to catch up. Oh man, how far behind am I really? Okay, I don't know if I'm that far behind. I'll go to bed after this GP. I'm not sure where I stand with science. Okay, 3rd to 15th. Okay. There's nothing wrong with having autism. Absolutely. There is nothing wrong with that. Oh, people are complaining about DK Stadium to Peach State or DK Spaceport to Peach Stadium. It's not bad. That's your request. Oh, your request was Aviator Mario. Got it. I guess they weren't aware that this was already played. Yeah, this was 5 laps. Oh, rip. The whale owned me. That race owned me. I don't even remember what happened in that race. I was too busy talking about school life and whatever. All right, what else is happening? Geography and America education system don't mix together. All right, fair enough. Okay, we caught up. Nice. I'm all caught up in chat. Harry Plore made it. What's up, Harry Plore? Appreciate you coming through this stream. Means a lot. Let's go. We're still waiting on Cats' track to be picked. I'm so sorry, Cats. But yeah, let's go. We made it. We caught up somehow. Somehow we actually caught up. Let's freaking go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Guys! I threw the spine shell. Okay. It's in the air. No, wait! Okay, that's either Fire Yoshi or Fire Yoshi's imposter. Fire Yoshi, how does it feel that because you are my main moderator, that you are also popular enough to have your own imposters? I feel like that's sort of a blessing and a curse. And if you kind of view it as a curse, and I apologize for shining that spotlight on you for being the mod, but you know, sometimes that's just kind of how it goes. You know, Sometimes having an imposter can be considered flattery. I get it. You were forced to learn geography. I was not forced to learn geography in school. I did not have a single geography class at all. I wanted to take geography in college because I didn't take it in high school, and I was, you know, a little upset. I mean, I wasn't too upset. I liked geography. I wanted to take it. But no, the last time I really learned geography, I think it was like 5th grade, when teachers could just teach like anything before like actual like school subjects happened in like middle school. My geography classes were terrible and I'm American. Like they just provided you bad information, or like they just weren't fun. I mean, I guess granted, you know, some classes, like teachers can really make a class not fun, so I get it. The problem is in geography, I wasn't doing much geography. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, actually, it doesn't make sense. You know, make sense is just kind of my NPC response, but like, what? It doesn't make sense. You wasn't doing much geography in a geography class. What would they only teach you? Like states and capitals? They gotta send you all over the. They gotta send you all over the world, all over the globe. I find it funny because I know who it is. I don't have a problem with it. Fair enough, Ariyoshi. We didn't get filled in much. Then it looks like maybe the teacher didn't do their job. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I can't say that, but I mean, I guess it depends on what exactly the curriculum is. I can't just make assumptions like that, but who knows? Yeah. Lightning. I do not miss this kind of item in Crossroads. Yeah, I guess there really isn't a lightning equivalent in Crossroads. Yeah, but there's so many other things, like, you know, top 2 gets the anvil and the boom boo, and the slicer, the cutter is brutal. Whistle stop, let's go. Oh, never mind, it's the intermission. See, this is a good intermission. I know it's an intermission, you guys are like, but like, it's a good intermission, actually. This one has a tornado in it, from Joggle Mountain to Whistle Stop, so like around halfway through the route. So it's a relatively longer one, but it's got some nice vibes. Never took geography or geology. You took geometry. I did not take geology. Geology I have 0 interest in, but geography and geometry were both somewhat fun. Geometry, I think, was my worst math class. I think. Like, I much preferred algebra, pre-calc, calculus, statistics. I wasn't a fan of geometry for some reason. I think the main thing I didn't like in geometry was proofs. Like I knew, like I was able to find out how, you know, how much, you know, each side of the triangle, like I was able to find out pretty easily, like what the angle numbers were for each triangle, or, you know, for each angle of a triangle on each side, how long they were. But the fact that I had to prove it with like some like SAS, SSS, like, you know, SZS modifier, I don't know, like, the fact that I had to prove it with all that stuff is crazy. I didn't like proofs. The tornado, finally! Not one person can just hog the tornado. The tornado can go to everybody. Woo! Let's go. All right. I like geography. I'd say I'm confident in African countries. Oh, that's pretty hype, Jack. I know a few. I think Africa's probably, actually no, I'd say Asia is probably my least confident country to guess, you know, to guess all the countries are. I feel like I'd be pretty good. Obviously North America is the easiest. Central, I feel like, is pretty easy. Central America, even though it's not a continent. South America, I can get, I think, all the countries in, except maybe like the 3 tiny ones on the top right, of the continent. Europe, I think I could get most of them. I think I could get most of the countries in Europe. I definitely wouldn't be able to get all of them, but I think I'd be able to get most of them. Africa, Africa's tough for me. I feel like I could maybe get like 20% of Africa. I think I know more African countries than I know where they are on the map. Well, actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. I think I would be able to guess more African countries, you know, if I have a map provided to me, than if I had than if they just gave me a numbered list and just say, oh, name every African country. I think it would definitely be easier for me to guess if I had a map given to me what the African countries were. And then Asia, I wouldn't be able to get. Isn't Oceania? I believe Oceania is. I could be dead wrong, seriously wrong, but I think Oceania is just Australia and New Zealand, right? No, I mean, no, I can't because there's, you know, I mean, if I'm going off soccer federations, Oceania has like American Samoa and like, you know, stuff like that, like, you know, smaller island nations, I guess, as well in Oceania. But New Zealand and Australia would be the two biggest ones for sure. Antarctica's Antarctica. I mean, yeah. My junior year class didn't know all the states. Someone thought when people say Mississippi, they were talking about the river. Oh God, that's rough. Okay. Fair enough. All right. I mean, like stuff that hits the entire room that you can't react to and just have to guess when it'll come. Yeah, I guess there is no item like that in Sonic Racing. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I get it. I get it. All right, well, we're making a phenomenal switch up, guys. We are switching from Aviator Mario to Basic Mario. Oh, I don't know how many more of these GPs will do, but you know, we'll keep going for now. I'm enjoying talking to you guys. You guys are a vibe. You hated anything past 7th grade math? I honestly don't even remember what I learned in 7th grade math, I'll be honest. I took anthropology. Anthropology, right? I think I took it. Was one of the ologies that started with A. Anthropology? I gotta look it up now. Anthropology is the study of... What is it the study of? Study of humanity, encompassing its origins. Yeah, I did take anthropology. Yeah. I took when I 29. There's almost 30 people just watching me talk about school subjects randomly. I love it. You guys are incredible. Thank you guys. Yeah, I took 2 classes of anthropology for summer classes in college because I needed extra credits for a pre-qualification for something. Or a prerequisite was the right term. And so, yeah. So I was like, I don't know. I'll take a summer class. Anthropology seems interesting. It was just 2 like online classes. I think they were like 2 weeks each. I made a video for my final project. Classes where I just got to make videos for my final projects were hilarious. Good times. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I literally made I got an A on a project, on a Spanish project, where I had to do a presentation. No, I didn't have to do a presentation, but I made a video, because my teacher said I can make a video instead of presenting to the class. And I made a video in Spanish with a couple of my friends. And I added actually, no, I did not add. It was a solo project, actually. My bad. I'll get to the point. I added a Mario Kart 8 shortcut montage to the end of my Spanish video. Somehow people were cheering in the classroom and I got an A on the project. It was legendary. Like probably the greatest project I ever did in my Spanish class. Somehow, the teacher kind of enjoyed it as well. I guess she thought it was unique in a way. I don't know. It was funny because I did a skit. I made a video of me like doing a skit basically, talking about like some Spanish like countries or cultures and stuff like that. And so I made like a 5-minute skit or something, and then like towards the end of it, I added a shortcut montage, and it was, oh man, the best thing I ever like created in high school. I mean, I probably had some pretty fire YouTube videos that I also made in high school, but that one takes the cake just in general for school projects. Oh man. Geometry just wasn't shaping up for your expectations. It wasn't, Mushroom Pocket. Yep. Basic arithmetic math is pretty fun. Anything past pre-calc makes no sense. Calculus is tough. I will admit that calculus is tough. Yeah, I don't know. I for some reason I like going through derivatives and integrals and, you know, a lot of those, you know, beyond that, when you get to like limits in calculus and stuff like that, that is where it starts to lose me a little bit, but it sort of just makes me want to try to learn it more in a way, just so I can say I know higher level math. But yeah, I get it. Australia would be the easiest continent. This is true. Australia is pretty easy to guess. It is pretty easy to guess. It is pretty easy to guess. How far back? I'm pretty far back on chat again. See, this is what I do. I kind of ramble on one specific topic and then I fall back behind again. All right, how far back am I this time around? You'll take fourth. Okay. You know, all the countries and all the flags and almost all the capitals. Dang, cats. Well, honestly, coming from you, that's not surprising since you've been to almost every country, but no, I get it. I get it. That's hype. That's hype though. I was not good at any of the math classes in high school. I ended up being in several co-taught classes for that reason. Understandable. Yeah, you know, math is you know, some people lock onto it while it's not as easy for others. I just didn't like how the fact, at least in my school system, math was like the only subject where there was like different levels of math. Like there was like a advanced math and like a standard math and stuff like that, but like other subjects that probably also needed advanced or just standard subjects, you know, for people that were also struggling with it. You know, I feel like other subjects should have had that, but I understand math is like the most polarizing. Math probably has the most people that struggle with it, so I get it. But can we get any Bowser variant? If we have time for another GP after this, I could do a Bowser variant. Sure. Sophomore year, for some reason, chemistry felt more like math than geometry ever did. Honestly, the most math feeling science class is easily physics. If any of you guys took physics or are planning on taking physics, just know that it is a lot of math. It's not the most complicated math, but it's math. I don't think I had that much math in chemistry, if I remember correctly. Chemistry, lab reports in chemistry were interesting. My labs in chemistry were truly something. Lab week was always interesting in science. I'd just say that, but yeah. Sophomore year, yep, okay. Study of cultures around the world is anthro. Study of human nature, yeah. So I did take it. Yep. Most of my time in chemistry was me worrying about messing something up. Yeah, if you get like a measurement wrong in chemistry, like you are cooked. This is true. Siniva says I'm going to bed to have fun. Have a good one, Siniva. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. 28 likes. Oh, we're almost at 30. Let's go. I only know that because it's the talent of a Danganronpa character. Still a series I've never played, but who knows? Maybe one day. Good night. Anthropology, I call it the Mr. B subject. That's crazy. I'm from a Spanish-speaking country. Fair enough. Shy Guy says nerd. The Mario Kart. Listen, I was addicted. I guess I still kind of am, but like I don't know what compelled me. I don't know. V says what compelled me. I don't know. I was just, you know, I was feeling it. I was feeling myself. I was in my groove. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna make a skit. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna post I'll post a Mario Kart shortcut montage just at the end of my Spanish project. Oh gosh. It was fun. I used the Wii Sports Resort main theme in a Spanish presentation. Let's freaking go. You'd love to see that. How are we still talking school? There's a lot to talk about when it comes to school, Mudkip. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. I was in Spanish class for a while, dropped it though because I'm not terrible. At Spanish, I'm terrible at studying. I guess that makes sense. Can you speak Spanish now? I cannot, you lewd. No. I can understand Spanish, but I was never good at speaking Spanish, despite taking 5 years. The last Spanish class I took was in college. My first year of college, which was around 2017, 2018. So, yeah, that was my last. So it's been almost 7 years, 7 or 8 years since since I took Spanish. So I can understand a decent amount of Spanish still, but I really am not great at speaking it, that's for sure. You did a presentation on the McDonald's Shamrock Shake for a cultural food project. I love that. That's actually insane. Oh, insanity. Love it. I don't remember doing any finals. I took 5 Japanese classes at university. In our intermediate class, we had a group video for 10 minutes where I'm a samurai fighting a dragon. We got an A there. It's somewhere on YouTube. I know. Oh, I have some other fun school projects, but that one was the one I by far remember the most for like school videos. Actually, I did a oh, for my English class, I did like a choose your own adventure story for something, for some project, I guess, for some author that we read about. And I made a video project as opposed to, I guess, like an essay or whatever. And oh my gosh. And I made a full-blown video. I got a bunch of people involved. Like a lot of people from my family involved. And I literally posted to YouTube a video of me doing a choose your own adventure path. It was a crazy video, but it was fun. That was when I was in my grind when it comes to skits. When it comes to skits, I was cooking back then. And then also in high school, oh gosh, in physics class at the end of the year, senior year, because we normally took physics in senior year. So everyone that was in physics classes went to like an amusement park for for one of the last weeks of school before finals. And we went on a field trip to some sort of, what do you call it? To some sort of amusement park. And basically our teacher was like, yeah, basically what I want you to do is you know, it's kind of like take a look around, you know, kind of just get an idea for like, you know, what the physics behind all these rides are like, how they're like, and then just like write like a 250 word, just like page at the end of the day, just kind of, you know, detailing either like your experience and just like with some physics knowledge in there, from some of the rides you went on and stuff like that. And, I don't know if I asked my teacher or if somebody else asked for me, but they were like, oh, but I was like, oh, can I make a video like recapping the physics trip anyway? And he was like, sure. So I literally recorded a vlog instead of writing a paper. I recorded a vlog in, gosh, in physics class. I recorded a vlog of us at an amusement park. And so I when I was editing the vlog, I literally edited it and finished it the same day so I could show it to the class the next day. And yeah, we talked about a lot of things. You know, I mentioned some physics terminology and stuff in there. And ooh, we're gonna see a lot of dolphins on this path. Yeah, I talked a lot about physics terminology. It was so funny because I wrote one equation in my video, and then my professor pauses my vlog and he's like, actually that equation's not necessarily correct. So I put a wrong equation in my vlog. I don't know if I've ever felt more embarrassed in my life, but it was funny nonetheless. People liked it. People liked the vlog. It was cool. Oh gosh. Can I speak Spanish for the chat? Hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't have a lot of Spanish knowledge. I don't even know how to say streaming in Spanish, but you know. Like me llamo GWallPro. Vamos a jugar muchos videojuegos. I don't know, you know, something like that. Like, you know, basic Spanish speaker. Lower than basic, whatever is below average. Like I said, I can't speak. I'm much better at understanding than speaking. It's been a hot minute. I'm not gonna say I enjoyed any of my classes that weren't art related, but I always had a soft spot for reading English, probably because I read so much at the point I would get in trouble. I guess it makes sense. Most math chemistry has is uncertainties in finding the abundance of isotopes. Isotopes, that's a word I haven't heard in years. Probably a decade since I've heard the word isotope. Wow. My goodness gracious. Why am I reading the chat while I'm literally in a fight for first place right now? I mean, I'm ultimately gonna lose it, but like, what am I doing? What am I doing right now? Oh, maybe I have a chance. There's a spine shell. Unfortunately, I can't, hang on. We lock in actually somehow and get first place. There's no way, right? A third first place? A third first place! Let's go! I don't deserve that one because I can't even tell you what happened for the first 2.5 laps. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. If you can tell, I'm currently taking chemistry. Well, that makes sense. I remember liking physics, kind of surprised I didn't like a lot of classes. I hated physics, not because of the subject itself, but because the teacher. Oh yeah, a bad science. My freshman year of high school science teacher, which my science class was just like a general science class in general. That was a really bad teacher. English has always been my favorite, though. I always had a creative writing class and took my senior year. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Pueblo hablo un poco español, pero solo en el level de A1. So yeah, see, Shy Guy says, I can speak a little Spanish, but I'm only in level A1. So I assume, I don't know what A1 means in, I guess, American context. I guess it's like just like a new sort of like slightly beginner to intermediate category would be my guess. But yeah, see, like I can understand it. Spanish stream when? Probably not ever. That'd be a brutal undertaking for me to do an entire stream in Spanish, speaking Spanish. I can speak the very basics of Spanish. Yep. I remember taking 2 years of Spanish in high school. I can understand, speak a decent amount. I could count in Spanish. Yeah, counting in Spanish is not bad at all. Too lazy to get the accent characters. That's fair. I feel that. I gotta head out. Or a shipyard. Count to 100 in Spanish. All right, we don't need someone chatting to talk to 100 all the way. Yeah. We were 2 milliseconds behind second. A lot of close races, it seems. We should do another retro Mario Party stream like Mario Party 1 or 2. We'll see, Poggers. We'll see. I know that I know they're decently fun. My one gripe on, not gripe, but my one hesitation on doing Mario Parties 1 or 2 is just that the first two games, the lowest amount of turns you could do is 20. So it makes games just a lot longer. Granted, they probably take only a couple minutes longer than a Jamboree game because like there's the animations are practically non-existent in oh gosh, I love how my crown, no, my crown fell off as soon as I got hit by an item. Oh, that's so sad. But yeah, so that's usually why I don't do necessarily more. I mean, we can do Mario Party 1 or 2 at some point, but it's been a hot minute, so I try not to do them that much just because they take a little bit longer. I don't know if I want. Is that a? I need some. Can you say? Are you gonna make me say? Are you gonna make me say something not nice in Spanish, Limoncello? I don't know if I want to. I don't know what that word means, and so I don't want to say it as a fear that it means something not good. Can I join Indiana Van? Oh God. Well, I mean, I don't know how many more races we'll do. Probably not too many more races, but I mean, You can join using the code right below my screen. Yeah, anyone can join. You want to learn Spanish? One day last year, I joined a tour in Central America. Thankfully, my 19-year-old roommate from UK, oh my lord, no Spanish, and became a translator. That's sick. This live stream is good, GWallPro. Thank you, Yulud. I appreciate that. See, I auto-translated that. Kind of. I was probably off by a word or two there, but it's fine. Remember me from the Smash live stream. I think I briefly remember somebody named Indiana something. But yeah, just barely, because it's been a minute since we've done a Smash stream. Jamboree's slowest game. I think I agree with Signy more. I think Super Mario Party is slower than Jamboree, but I could be wrong. I think the Jamboree buddies maybe make it slower in general. Oh, was that the... Oh, okay. Let's do one more GP. One more GP. Looks like Jamie's joining. We got some people joining. I'll do one more. I'll do one more GP. One more GP. Let's see. You know what? I haven't been Mario Kart World's mascot in a hot minute. Let's do it. Let's end it with Cow. That's it for you. Fair enough, Birdcraft. Fair enough. Appreciate you coming through and joining. I retained next to nothing in middle school Spanish class, but last year I had a random burst of interest to learn the language for no reason. Got about 100 days Duolingo before lost interest. That's fair. My brother's in the process of Duolingo for Spanish. I don't know how many days he has for a streak, but doing pretty well. Oh, A1, A2, B1, B2. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I gotcha. It's been a while. It has been a while since the last Smash stream. This is true. Has been a while. I learned Spanish for a year. Forgot everything. Nice. Happens. It happens. You reached day 250 for French? That's awesome, cats. That's what's up. Like I said, if I were to do Duolingo or any language learning site, I think I would start... Oh, God, there's kind of a few languages I'd like to learn, but I'd probably start with Polish because that's where most of my heritage is from. So I feel like I would want to learn Polish so I could be better in tune with my ancestors. It just seems like such a... I don't know how to describe it. Polish is a very interesting language. Like when you hear people speak Polish, it's harsh isn't the right word, but it's like it's got that, sort of got that like that rough sound to it in a way. And I don't mean that in a bad way, obviously, because I'm not bashing my own culture. But or my own heritage or whatever. But I guess for lack of like, in a way that like Spanish and French sound in Italian sound like smooth, like Polish, like on the eastern side of Europe, Polish, and I guess Ukrainian by proxy, like those sort of sound rougher, for lack of a better adjective. I don't know. I assume those of you that live in Europe can kind of understand what I'm trying to say, but it is what it is. I bet Gabe speaks fluent Portuguese. I don't, but fun fact, Escape, I think, is learning Portuguese because some of his ancestors and heritages are from Portuguese, or from Portugal in general. So yeah, he's got some Portuguese relatives. Oh, so much. Oh, Pogs, I'm so sorry. I'll switch to Bowser right after this race. I totally forgot that Bowser was next up. My bad. But to be fair, you did get a vote already. You got Nabbit. But yeah, I'll switch to Bowser after this one. My bad. Listen, I've been so lost in translation with these conversations, I completely forgot. I wasn't even looking at the Discord. I would like to learn something else. That's fair. I can't speak German. It is what it is. I can't learn a foreign language to the life of me, says Zach. It's all good. It's all good. I still want to learn Japanese, but I'm too lazy. Yeah, scenarios. Absolutely. Polish is the hardest language in the entirety of Europe besides Hungarian. I can imagine. I definitely can imagine. I've heard that for sure. But it would be something I'd be willing to attempt to learn. Just because my family's from there. I don't know how to effectively learn Japanese by myself. Yeah, I don't know either. I know T-Main took a couple of Japanese classes in college, but I never did. I never touched Japanese. One of your longest online friends is Polish. We're friends for more than 10 years now. They moved to Germany to work. I visited them twice there. Oh, that's awesome. That's hype. It's fine. I can be Moo Moo. Fair enough. I appreciate that, Poggers. The Discord? I say Discord because Fire Yoshi was sending me the list of characters that were requested. It was a small list, a very small list, but he offered to DM me the characters that were requested, so that's why I said Discord. Gabe reacting to my message with I can't speak German with it is what it is. Listen, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm trying to breeze through messages. I'm trying to catch up. Like, I don't know. I that's one of those things where unfortunately like, it's just something I can't necessarily relate to. Even though I can only speak one language, but it's English, and English is the most popular language here in the USA. So I don't know. I can't unfortunately relate to not I guess. But I mean, if you grew up speaking or learning English, then I mean, I guess that's fine. And you know, I think English. I assume English is one of, if not definitely, you know, obviously with the exception of like Chinese and Indian and stuff like that. English, I would assume, is probably the most. How did I not get hit by that bomb? English, probably one of the most like talked languages, spoken languages, multiple different dialects and stuff like that in the you know, in the world. So if you learn English instead of German, then I guess that's fine. I guess it's fine. But I don't know how. I've never been to Europe or anything like that. So I don't know what the pressure is to learn, you know, to learn like English versus the European country's own main language that it has. You know, I don't know. Oh, random thing. I had to suffer through setting up an account in Game Banana to make my Market We mod public. Why did they make it so hard? I don't know. Probably a lot of places have some stricter verification protocols. So I get it. English is honestly an easier version of German. I can imagine. I can imagine. I do think one of my goals in life, because German is or well, because soft pretzels, Bavarian pretzels, are like some of my favorite food and just snack of all time. Just one of my goals in general would be to just go to Germany for the sole purpose of getting. I don't even need the beer or anything there. Because I don't drink. I just want the pretzel. I just want like, you know, I want to see if the German pretzels stack up, you know, if they I assume they're probably much better than the pretzels that we make here in America. But it's like I need to try a soft pretzel in Germany, man. I need to. But whenever I do my Mario Kart tour, world tour, the GWallPro world tour, and I hit up Berlin, Germany, hopefully Berlin, Germany has some good soft pretzels. I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I know about German is I know the translation for villager in Smash. It's honestly, I'd like to keep it that way. Oh yeah, you took me back, Professor Shage. That was a golden age of YouTube where like the most popular YouTube videos at the time were just people translating the, you know, or just like reacting to the Smash Brothers translations of every character in the game. Oh, good times. I haven't seen one of those videos recommended to me in a hot minute, but it's probably because I watched them all. Those videos were such a vibe. That's fair. Give this man his pretzels. That's what I'm saying, V. I need myself pretzels. Despite my love for Germany, I couldn't tell you a single German word. Yeah, I know more German soccer players than I know German words. But I think that goes honestly for most languages. I don't know that many soccer players, despite me being a huge soccer fan, but it's definitely more than languages, than the words in the language. I don't know why I keep voting DK Spaceport. I always do terribly, but it's fine. Beer is disgusting. I agree. Beer is disgusting. Anything with alcohol is very bad. Not a fan. I love going to Germany, but their trains are bad. Okay. Duly noted. I feel like you should go to Munich for pretzels. I mean, I'd love to. Yeah. I mean, to check out a Bayern Munich game. Get their pretzels. That sounds like a vibe. That sounds like a vibe. If I can learn a language, it'd definitely be German. My favorite character, Dark Sea. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember the translations. I watched them all, but I don't, or a lot of them. I don't really remember what the translations were, unfortunately. I know some of them were funny. I don't remember them. I know a few words in Filipino or Tagalog or whatever it's called. I don't know anything Filipino. I mean, the Philippines are interesting because I feel like a lot of the, for some reason, like a lot of the more popular. All right, what is happening? Who is doing this? Is it Don J Doodle? Is it some of the new, like, what's going on here? Why are we doing? Do I need to put on big bold text right here at the bottom of my screen? Please do not pick DK Spaceport to Peach Stadium. Guys, guys, there's 202 intermissions. Please. I don't mind this one. Honestly, this intermission's not bad, but we play it so many times. Oh, we play it so much. There's so many other intermissions that are just as good, if not better than this one. Y'all are insane. What is happening? Oh. You guys, man, you guys. No mercy at SF Victoria. Does that mean, oh, what am I doing? I'm out of bounds. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think that means you didn't deserve this victory. Okay, I can kind of, I think I just pieced that one together. That makes sense. I don't like alcohol. It tastes so weird and it smells bad. I don't like alcohol. I mean, don't think I've ever tried it, but I really do not want to try it. The only alcohol I've ever had was, well, through champagne from wedding glasses, but you guys already knew that. I don't like alcohol because I don't know. I'm hyper fixated on just keeping like control of my body. I don't like to lose control of my body. It's kind of, I guess that's partly the reason why I'm not a big like roller coaster fan, stuff like that. Things that are like super high speed and things that would just kind of like leave my sort of my body and my life up to limbo. Those types of things I'm not necessarily a fan of. Who knows? Maybe I'll get over that type of fear one day, but definitely one of the main reasons of, I mean, granted, I don't like the smell of alcohols, and I definitely don't think I would like the taste of it, but I think the main reason for sure for me not drinking alcohol is just because I do not want to lose control of my body. I like my brain and I like my internal organs. They're already deteriorated enough. I don't need to expedite that deterioration process. Oh, Mudkip accidentally voted it. No! Oh, All right. I mean, you know, it takes a man to admit, you know, to something like that. So I get you. I understand. It happens. It happens. You are good. You are good. Like I said, luckily it's not it's not really that bad of intermission, for being honest. But you know, this is the third time we played it today, so I'm just kind of like, you know, I feel like if we're gonna play intermissions, I want to showcase, well, a lot of them. There's just too many. Can I get this? There's no way I get this, right? There's absolutely no way. Absolutely. Nope. I threw it down the pit. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and walk away with my second place. Oh, and it wasn't even your vote. You picked DK Spaceport Peach Stadium and it wasn't even your pick. So then someone else actually picked it for the troll. Insanity. I rarely drink alcohol. Last time was 3 years ago, I think, on Christmas market. Didn't like it, of course. Or if I drink alcohol, it's by accident. I gotcha. Yeah. That's how it is. I try to avoid alcohol like the plague. Yo no gusto. Yep. I don't like alcohol. That's a good translation. Yep. Yep. Want to know an actually good intermission? Boo Cinema Drive One's Burnout. That is a good one. Ray is actually spot on. That's a good one. That is indeed a good intermission. Yeah. Still haven't played Bowser's Castle. I guess I'll just keep voting for it. There's a few we haven't played. Bowser's Castle, Sky Sunday, the full version of Crown City, Wario Stadium. Yeah, we haven't played a lot. I've never had alcohol. Granted, I've only been able to have it for like roughly 2 weeks. Well, I mean, kudos to you, Fire Yoshi. I mean, if you, like, honest to God, didn't drink before you turn 21, then I mean, then that's I mean, I can luckily say the same, but I mean, it takes a lot. Not many people really do that. A lot of people sort of, you know, sort of tend to break the rules here in America. Final race. We're playing an intermission 2. Is it Crown City? It's a Chocolate Mountain. All right. What a very interesting final. What a very interesting final track. I think we played this exact one before too. So y'all tend to really like the intermissions that revolve around Peach Stadium. YouTube, why did you add again? I don't drink anything, not even water. That's a lie. You legitimately need water to survive. Yeah, I mean, so that's I understand people that, I don't understand, but I have heard of people saying that they don't like water. My sister was one of those when she was young, when she was really young, like elementary school age. She, for some reason, like, didn't like water. She still drank it, of course, because, like, you kind of have to, but yeah, no, I don't buy that for a second. When your cousin and his friend got so drunk in Japan, I had to bring them back to our Airbnb by train, and his friend's drunk actions in the train were embarrassing. Hardest thing I did. Exactly. The fact that when you have to babysit people and, like, sort of you just get secondhand embarrassment because they do the stupidest stuff. And it's like, it's not even your fault, but, like, you kind of feel responsible because it's like they have no control over themselves, and you're just trying to, like, you know, get them out of a situation. It's just literally the worst. Like, I'd rather just, honestly, I like there have been moments where literally, if there is, like, you know, there have been some times where there's, you know, my brother or sister would throw a party up because they're a lot more extroverted than I am. They would throw parties at my house or our house or whatever, like our parents' house, and they would say, you know, and they would probably get a little bit too drunk. At that point, we're home. I'm just like, all right, you guys have a good night. I'm going to sleep. Like, yeah, that's just kind of how it is. My father says I probably wouldn't like alcohol. I know for a fact he's right, but I still feel like I'm going to try it someday. That's how a lot of drinkers are. Believe it or not, Mudkip, a lot of drinkers, they don't even like the taste, but they do it anyway because they think it's like socially fun and stuff like that. I don't get it. All right, I had a solid day today. I won 3 times, podiumed a lot. It was a good day. It was a good day overall. Good solid day. It's Muppy 88 or 888. I'm so sorry. But I'm going, I guess I'll just chill here for a bit with you guys, but I'm not going to start a GP. That was the last GP of the day. I got to get up early tomorrow because tomorrow's I'm filming Team Ain Escape and Getty perform at a private event, private concert. So I need to get up early to travel. So yeah. So I can't do any more today, unfortunately. I think I tried alcohol when you were 15. Obviously, yeah. I mean, I understand Europe's rules in Europe are a lot more lenient than in America for sure. Third-hand embarrassment. Well, considering there's no such thing as having 3 hands on a person, I don't think it exists. A star and a gold champion, I think is what Shy Guy's trying to say. Bellissimo. Very good. Thank you, Shy Guy. Hope you had fun. 30 likes? Yo, 30 likes on a stream. Let's freaking go. Not bad. Stream went pretty well. Thanks for the nice race and just chatting. Let's go. I had such a bad situation at school today. I'm sorry, Yulud. Hopefully it gets better over time. And hopefully it kind of blows over, but I apologize that you had to go through that. Gracias por los juegos. Of course, Professor Shy Guy. Anytime. Happy to host. Happy to host. You're going to their concert? Absolutely. Thank you. Hopefully I can send you guys some clips. Or I'll link you to some clips of the things they post on their channels. Or you guys will get notified if you're subscribed to them. So, yeah, it'll be fun. I think it's going to be a legendary show. Thank you so much for yet another amazing stream. This week has been one of the most stressful and terrible months for me mental health wise, and these streams help me be happy and sleep at night. I appreciate that, Poggers. That's such a kind word. That means a lot. Thank you so much. You're not enjoying Oktoberfest? Don't plan to. It's a tourist trap. I can imagine. Oktoberfest doesn't seem like it'd be for me either. You're the guy who described every marker track with 1 word. I did. Yes, I did. It's Muppy. I do Mario Kart Road streams a lot though, so you know, don't feel bad if you miss today. Most Fridays I'll do them. I don't know if I'll do Market Road again next Friday, but just feel free to keep an eye out. I stream every Monday and Friday. Wednesdays, of course, being members only, but yeah, feel free to join some in the future. Missing the accents. Yep. Oh, gold mushroom. Okay, I got you. You have to practice in 8 Deluxe. You have an 8 Deluxe tournament tomorrow. Okay, fair enough, Jamie. Respect. I should describe every Market Road track with 1 word. We'll see. I have some good videos in mind for some more 1-word rankings, but we'll see. But all right, I'm going to go, y'all. I will disband the room. I guess I'll wait for Caden to finish taking his picture. This guy seems to be, and Koopa's just chillaxing. You saw him use one of his hands back. All right. Well, I'm just going to end the stream and then we'll just go from there. Okay. Well, I hope you guys had fun. This was a lot of fun. This was a great chat. This really felt like a just chatting stream, and we were just kind of playing Mario Kart on the side. So yeah, it's going to be so interesting to have Mario Kart World, Sonic Crossroads, and Kirby all at the same time. That's just in like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through. Is there a way to quickly access accented letters? Usually for me on a MacBook, you hold down the key. Like if you hold down the N key, the little tilde will show up, stuff like that. But I don't know if it's the same on PC. You're playing 8 Deluxe and Road? Oh, well, best of luck, Jamie. Best of luck. Thanks for the games, and the chatting was fun. Yep. Sweetie Breezy says good night. GG's. All right. Have a good one, guys. I'm out of here. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys on Monday for another stream. I got a video coming out Sunday. And yeah, if you guys want to join my Discord, if you haven't already, feel free. It's a lot of fun in there. And have a fantastic rest of your night. Stay all pro. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks for watching, y'all.